Welcome to the Calcutta Races Season 2020-2021 Winter Meeting 5th day Saturday 22nd January 2021 Race Preview. Race number 1, the Colombiana Handicap for horses rated 61 to 86, about 1100. First we're looking at horse number 1, 2 and 3, that's SULLIVAN, KILKARRY Bridge and Gorish. All have raced together in race number 45, where Gorish came out and surprised all in the concluding stages of the race. Much was expected of SULLIVAN, but could not do better than finish 4 lengths behind Gorish. KILKARRY Bridge ran a very prominent race with jockey BL Paswan, finished a good second in his last run, and now will be ridden by ace jockey Ace Sandesh.
Next up we have number 4, Namakalal. Namakalal ran 4th in race number 67. He subsequently ran on the Derby day over 1400 meters, where he led the field into the straight. 1100 meters should be more to his liking. Number 5 we have Full Proof. Full Proof is running after 5th December. Full Proof has had his 2 starts this season, but the mare finished detached on both occasions.
Race number 2, the Albert Piperno Memorial Cup for horses rated 41 to 66, about 1200 meters.
Looking at horse number 1, VALLERYSTHAL, number 5, Glory Sleeps, number 8, Angel Grace, number 9, Freeze, and number 10, Atom. All have raced in race number 50, run over 1200 meters. We see Atom finishing 3rd in that race. Stable jockey R.S. Bhatti is riding him this time. The winner of that race was John Tlaith. VALLERYSTHAL finished 4th in that race with jockey C.S. Jodha. Now jockey Ace Sandesh has been declared to ride. Glory Sleeps finished 6th with an apprentice on. Nikhil Naidu will be riding this time. Freeze finished 7th. Sujit Kumar Paswan will be riding it this time. Angel Grace finished.
Next on screen we have Aftershock. Aftershock last ran in race number 9 over a distance of 1600 meters. The gelding set the pace well of the race and then finally faded out, passing the bend. He finished 5th to Supreme Legacy in that race. This will be his first run after shifting stables to trainer Bharat Singh.
Next up, you're looking at number 3, Dil Mange More, and number 4, Dornish. Both ran in race number 54 over a distance of 1400 meters. Dornish has performed better over shorter distances. In his last race, we see him finishing a length and 3/4 behind the winner and stablemate Moskova. We also have Dil Mange More finished 7th in that race, way behind Dornish. He got a drop of 3 points after that race. Now both will be running in equal weights.
East side, horse number 7 Philadelphia and horse number 11 Bunting. All 3 raced in race number 71 over a distance of 1100 meters. East side and Philadelphia come from the same stable of trainer DM David. East side finished 7th and Philadelphia finished 8th in their last run. Both of them have got a drop of 2 kilos. Bunting finished 10th in the same race. Bunting has also got a drop of 2 kilos after that race and will be getting the services of apprentice P. Vikram.
Next we are looking at horse number 12, Manzoni. Multi-dimensional out of 5 satin. Manzoni has had 3 starts this season where it has placed always. In his last run over a distance of 1200 meters, Manzoni came up well till the bend. Going well wide of the field, tried to take it up from the outside, but eventually finished about 5 lengths behind.
Race number 3, the Bold Publication Cup for horses rated 21 to 46, about 1400 meters.
We have number 1 Estrella Star, number 4 Viaraggio, number 8 Star of Hollywood, number 11 Tomorrow Forever. All raced in race number 61 over 1400 meters. Estrella Star came out and won very impressively with jockey Neeraj Rawal. He's got a penalty of 6 kilos after that race. Manvinder has again declared the same jockey for this race also. Star of Hollywood finished 5th in that race. Tomorrow Forever got out of board for the first time this season where it finished 6th. He's got a drop of 2 points. Viaraggio finished 12th in that race. Viaraggio also has got a drop of 3 points after that run. Next up we have number 2 Rush for Gold, number 10 Capricornia, number 12 Beowulf. Beowulf ran over a distance of 1100 meters. Beowulf with apprentice Harshabalam came up well till the bend but could not progress further from there, finally finishing 6th. Rush for Gold did not make any impact in that race. He was finishing 11th. He's got a drop of 2 kilos after that run. Capricornia, who has come down from Hyderabad, first run in Calcutta, very impressive, where she finished 3rd. The filly should be improving from that run. Stable jockey Hindu Singh will do the riding.
Next up, we're looking at horse number 3, SHIVAYY, horse number 6, Santana, horse number 7, Supernormal, and horse number 13, Leslie. All of them raced in race number 47 over a distance of 1600 meters. Santana was racing fiercely in the initial stages of the race, finally finished about 5 lengths behind the winner Cliffhanger with jockey Dashrath Singh up. Santana will be having a tongue strap this time. Jockey Y.S. Srinath has been declared to ride him. Finishing 5th was SHIVAYY with apprentice Aditya Kumar Jaiswal, and Leslie finished 6th and Supernormal finished 7th.
Next up, we're looking at number 5 Think Big, who won that race very convincingly after losing about 6 lengths at the start. She covered her ground really well and came at least 10 horses wide into the straight, finally finishing with a devastating run, beating Ochitania by 5 lengths.
Next, we're looking at horse number 9, Nova. Nova ran in race number 3 over a distance of 1400 meters on the first day of the season in the month of November, where she finished 4th to Violin, about 6 lengths behind Violin. Violin went on to win the 1000 guineas. Nova comes from the experienced trainer H.S. Bhatt stable, will surely have something in the bag this time.
Number 14, we have Wandering Angel, late El Molano, raced in race number 22 over a distance of 1400 meters. The mare was ridden by jockey Asghar, who was reprimanded for the indifferent handling of his mount in the initial and the middle stages of this race. So, never know.
Race number 4, the CM Varma Memorial Cup for horses rated 81 and above, 1400 meters.
First up, we look at number 1 New England, number 3 Perpetual winning. New England has had 3 starts this season, best one being a good second in 2 Psychic Force. Last run was in the Indian Gold Bars where he tried to match strides with the best sprinters of the centre and could only finish 5th. Now runs a 7 furlong. Perpetual winning finished 4th in the last race, in race number 56, which was won by Naughty Ash, that being its 3rd start of the season.
Next, we're looking at horse number 2, Sweet Music, yet to show any sparkle this season. The 7-year-old last ran in the Calcutta Gold Cup, where it finished 7th, beating only 2 home.
Next up, we look at horse number 4 Capricious, number 5 Rickewear, and number 6 Brahmachari. Capricious has had 2 starts this season, both unplaced. Remains to be seen if the 6-year-old rig has improved on those runs. Capricious will be ridden by stable jockey Vinay Jaiswal. Rickewear, the 6-year-old mare, ran in race number 34 where she finished 7th. Awesome One being the winner in that race. Rickewear has had a mock race after that run and is being ridden by Nikhil Naidu. Brahmachari, the old man, 9-year-old gelding, finished 5th in both the starts this season. Last one being in race number 34. Brahmachari is also yet to show any spark. Number 7 we have Jayavant, winner of a race this season over 1400 meters, finished third in its next start over 2200 meters to New Moon. Now again, back to a 7 furlong. Jayavant will be ridden by champion jockey Suraj Naredu.
Next, we're looking at horse number 8, Rainbow Trout. Rainbow Trout made a smashing debut at Kolkata, where the Lettier Moore May came up with a scintillating run to leave the opposition cold. Though up 15 points for that win, Rainbow Trout should be right there at the busy end. Rainbow Trout is again ridden by Hindu Singh.
Number 9, Exception. Exception was seen finishing on in her last start, eventually ending up second to Abhay Gama. Closely matched with Jayavant on the handicap on their only encounter earlier this season in race number 2 over the same distance as this race. The mare should run a very good race this time. Number 10 we have the Kiss, multi-dimensional out of Abronia. 6-year-old mare has had 2 starts this season. Both were unplaced. Her last run was on 18 December where she finished 6th to Hukumat. Apprentice Sujit Kumar Paswan is one of the best apprentices around. Should not disappoint with his efforts this time.
We come to the last race, race number 7, the Toro Loco handicap for horses rated 1 to 26, about 1400 meters.
First up we have horse number 1 Ashwamegh. We also have horse number 3 Om Shanti and horse number 7 Romantic Zeal. Ashwamegh ran third in its last start over 1400 meters. Estrella Star was the winner in that race, now running in the lower set and should give a good account of himself on that front. Sujit Kumar Paswan has been declared to ride. Om Shanti, after a good 4th to Zoya in its first start and 2nd to Sirona subsequently, the filly could not match up in its last run in the higher class, finishing 8th in race number 61. Now back to the lower class, being ridden by stable jockey Hindu Singh. Romantic Zeal will be ridden by Shahzad Khan this time.
Next, we're looking at horse number 2, Occitania. Has had 2 starts this season. She finished 2nd in her last start, where the winner was Think Big. Think Big outclashed everyone in that race. Occitania is now in the hands of top weight jockey B. Mahesh. Should run a decent race.
Number 4, Wind Chaser. Wind Chaser has had 2 starts this season. In the last run in race number 30, she finished 3rd to Intellection with jockey Y.S. Srinath astride. Now back to a 7 furlong. Let's see how she performs this time. Apprentice P. Vikram is riding Wind Chaser.
Next, we're looking at horse number 5, Berluti, last raced in race number 60 over 1200 meters. Berluti has raced 4 times this season, down to 2 kilos on his last run where he finished 9th out of 12. Its last 2 runs have been very disappointing, finishing off board in places 9th and 10th. Aditya Kumar Jaiswal, apprentice, has been declared to ride him again.
Next we look at number 6, Dothraki. Dothraki, 2 starts this season, finishing 5th on both occasions. The gelding now runs with blinkers and tongue strap on. Dothraki will be ridden by stable jockey Mohammad Azharuddin. Let's see how he performs this time. Last horse of the day, the Last Judgment. Last Judgment has had 2 quick runs. The gelding has shown no progress in his few starts. Vikas Jaiswal, the trainer, has decided to try him out without blinkers this time. Let's see if it makes any difference to this placing this time. Stable jockey Vinay Jaiswal will be riding him again. Thank you everyone. Please send in your questions on the WhatsApp number given there, where you ask questions to the professionals over here. #AskThePro. We are eagerly waiting for your questions. Signing off, Melissa and Arijit from the preview. Thank you.